friendly. Woo! I'm Ric Flair, and welcome to my asshole.
I'm Ric Flair.
All right. Well, what's up, everybody? Uh, Jaro fucked that up.
Yep. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
I am Jaro. We have Efren,
What's up?
and there's Cody.
What's up?
And today's topic is
Lifestyles.
lifestyles. Any lifestyle.
Not
Tons
the
of
condom
lifestyles
brand.
to live. No, because that's gross. Condoms. The lifestyle I don't choose.
What? That's
Exactly.
my preferred brand of condoms. Come on now.
Yeah, but if you have a lifestyle, your pull-out game being hard, then that's me all day, son.
Your
Like
pull-out game
being
is being
junk.
hard. Does that mean you're not good at it, or does that mean you're really good at it?
No, what you misunderstood. God damn it. So, anyways, about giraffes.
Hey, Jaro, have you been smoking? Are you higher than giraffe pussy right now?
You know what? I've been sober for one whole American year. God damn.
Ooh, congratulations, sir.
That's pretty amazing.
Hell yeah, having a CDL will
That's a
fuck your
hell of
life
a
up.
lifestyle choice.
That's a lifestyle
That's
choice right there.
That's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, having a job, yes. I chose work over fun.
See, okay, so this is one thing I don't understand about Arizona is they legalized medical marijuana and they did nothing to make it to where you can't lose your job if you do smoke it. So I think though, like they should go hand in hand, right? Because they
Because it's
have
a
to
medical
support
thing.
your new lifestyle if you're gonna be smoking marijuana for medical purposes.
Yeah, but like, what about like Percocets and stuff? People taking that for back pain. They get in trouble.
But that's what I'm saying is if
Same.
you have a
Yeah,
prescription
they don't
for
get in trouble for shit like that. Yeah.
yeah, but if you
It
have a
helps with my
prescription
glaucoma. Well, you shouldn't be driving if you have glaucoma.
or
Nor
Nah,
should
it's
you
fine.
be high.
not even
You
that,
know.
like I mean being a that's a good one, Joe. But like being a mechanic, you you hurt
Always
yourself.
have back pain.
Yeah, you always have back pain. So I mean, who's to say I want to smoke up a fat dude right before I go to bed just to help with the back pain? I mean, is it that?
That's why you have a six-pack every day after work.
Yeah, just a
And you
couple
cry into
shots
the
of vodka
corner.
until you pass out from the you can't feel the pain anymore.
2 shots of vodka.
Valium and vodka.
I
Volumes of vodka.
what? You mean
So you
Valium
just
with vodka?
you just put
Oh
the
shit.
Valium in the vodka and shake it up until they all dissolve, and then it's just one monster cocktail.
That's a fucking kill you cocktail. That's what that
Yeah,
is.
you don't drink too much, you might not wake up.
Yeah, that's a good
Promise?
way to die. That's a good way to
And the
die.
end of a lifestyle.
That's the end
Yeah,
of
no
a
shit.
lifestyle. That's the
It's
end
like
of a
drinking a
drug addict
Tide. It's like
lifestyle.
eating a Tide Pod and washing it down with bleach.
I don't know
You have
anybody
to taste
washes
that real
down with
quick.
bleach. I'm pretty sure kids
Well.
just wanted to eat the Tide Pod.
I'm trying to start a new trend here.
Please don't,
Yeah.
because then we're gonna get blamed for
Darwinism.
everything.
National and natural selection.
We're gonna get canceled. Not that we have much to cancel, but we're gonna get canceled.
Damn.
We're the overlords of this world. Nobody's gonna cancel us.
Cancel culture. Don't you know about this? They're fucking up people's lifestyles because everybody's like, "Oh my God, 20 years ago he said, whatever, something
Right.
bad," and now
Oh
we're
wow.
gonna
I'll ruin it for 20 years
ruin
later.
his life.
I'm gonna say one word.
Yeah, literally.
I'll run for political office at some point, and somebody will find this and be like, he encouraged children to eat Tide Pods and wash them down with bleach as a trend.
Yeah. They made gay jokes and then said that gay people are good because they have a friend that's gay. They should be horribly ostracized from the country, shit like that.
So,
Quit
say
being a
castrated.
fucking pussy.
I almost said well, I said castricized and then
Oh
realized
hell no.
that is completely not what I meant. Please don't anybody try to
Uh,
castricize, castrate anybody. I'm just making up words.
Unless
this
you
morning.
gave consent.
Well,
I
isn't
mean,
that
if that's your kink, I mean,
well?
Hell yeah, I don't want to have
Well,
kids,
I mean,
baby.
people do that without it being their kink. They just don't want any more children, and they, you know,
that's called getting a vasectomy. It's not
That's-
getting castrated.
Same thing.
it's kind of the
It's
same
quicker.
thing. It's to
Way
prevent you
quicker.
from, having children.
You can
Castration.
you can still pop around. It's just a blank. That's all it is.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. You can still fuck with a cat without your balls.
Oh my god, just pain in my nuts here. Oh.
Can you even get a hard on without your balls?
Yes. Your prostate isn't in your balls, dude.
Good point.
Dumbass.
But would your
Valid.
hormones would be like,
Yeah, your hormones
I
would
was
be
gonna
all
say
fucked up.
you'd
You'd
be
have to be on
fucked.
testosterone.
Yeah.
you have like no, it's like goes inside you. Like, oh, I guess I'm not horny ever.
It's an
Well-
innie rather than an outie today.
Hey.
Oh shit.
It was really cold up in Iowa. Don't be making fun of people for that shit.
And
Oh,
if
well,
I think I'm not gonna go there.
for our listeners that saw our post about Saturday, we're sorry. We were a little bit busy. We went up to Iowa and surprised Cody last
Surprised
weekend.
me.
Yeah. So, but we were
Yeah,
having
that's
way
it.
too much fun to actually film a podcast, which was
That-
not good on our part. But yeah, it happened.
Sorry, we have a life. Deal with it. We can sue me.
All
Well,
of our
fuck
all of our
you.
5 listeners were completely offended by the fact that we didn't do a podcast on Saturday.
Yes, sir. They were horribly offended.
In fact, none of them are watching today.
Lauren
Oh,
is.
rude.
I know. We got viewers.
Yeah.
We got viewers. What?
The fuck? What is that noise?
God.
It's Olivia.
Oh, Olivia. She's the best host, by the way. If anybody's ever in Iowa, make sure you stop at Cody's house to meet Olivia, because she's a badass host.
You can't be 40 because it's weird.
You can't be 40.
You can't be a stranger either, because that's also weird.
Yeah,
All our fucking viewers are strangers, mostly.
for the most part.
3 out of 5.
We have a viewer in New Zealand.
Oh, wait, dude.
They listen to
Fair
on
dinkum,
Spotify.
mate.
So, shout out to
Maybe
them.
it's Aussie. Well, no, I was gonna say maybe it's Aussie man, and he's just remote locationing, but
No, not at
I
all.
don't think so.
Not at all.
I made a bunch of bots to watch us, so we look popular.
They're from. How are they? in different
$600.
countries? How are they in different countries?
We have a viewer in North Korea. Kim Jong Un is
Jong-un?
watching us.
Just
Yeah.
him, because he's the
What?
only one
Just
that
him.
has free internet.
Yeah, I saw that
Hell
on.
yeah.
They were, they can do like the Steam analytics where they can see where everybody's playing. There's one person playing in North Korea. I wonder who that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering the fact that the North Korean government allows you to look at 6 web pages and they're all propaganda.
Damn, that's
I bet you it's.
Getting
Well, that and the fact that nobody over there has the money to actually own a computer,
right,
much less one that would actually be able to run games.
right.
I mean, let's be real.
that's so
fucking
illegal. Yeah,
Kim
makes so
Jong
much
Un
money.
sitting over there playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something.
Man, this is the hot new game of the year. I can't believe this just came out 18 years ago.
The first Sims 2000,
Or Sim City when it was the top down
Yeah.
view,
top down.
or
Yep.
like Grand Theft Auto, the top down view.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
First one, like Grand Theft
Mhm.
Auto number 1.
Damn, 120 megapixels?
You know what? I will say, Kim Jong Un has definitely a different lifestyle than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being the only person
Dude
in
is
the
super
country to
famous.
have access to anything.
Pretty sure the entire country of North Korea has a different lifestyle to all of us.
I'm talking about like,
Talking like rich and famous.
yeah. I mean, nobody wants to fucking have the rest of the North
Lifestyle.
Koreans' lifestyle. I mean, do you want to
Fucking-
be oppressed? No. Then
No,
I mean, if you don't know anything
mean,
besides
I-
that, then it's normal.
I have a wife and children. It's kind of like being oppressed, but I mean,
I'm not sure.
Can you shut up? Stop.
shut the fuck up, Alexa.
Oh, it still makes me laugh that I managed to add Nintendo Switch to your Alexa.
It
card.
fucking worked. You should have
I
just said
almost
buy
ordered it.
now.
Huh?
If I hadn't looked at the fucking total and been like, why is it costing me $358 for baby formula?
That shit is
A fucking
top
doubt.
notch.
I would have fucking bought it.
And then it would have shown up to your house, and you would have enjoyed life. What's the
Yep.
problem? I don't see any negatives here.
Yeah, you're being a negative Nancy there.
I would have seen negative in my bank account. That's for damn sure.
Oh, okay. Next time I'll do
Ooh.
it with a Nintendo Switch Lite. It's $100 cheaper. You fucking cheap ass.
Okay. Okay.
Cheap ass.
You fucking cheap ass.
You fucking cheap.
I keep limited amounts in my checking. The rest goes to savings.
Are they
Oh,
linked
you got
together?
scammed.
Well, yeah.
Well, there you go. Most banks and credit unions, if you're gonna go negative, they pull it out of your savings.
I ain't about that lifestyle. I ain't about fucking overdrafting.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
you don't like paying fees? Damn,
I
shit's
know it
so much
doesn't
fun.
charge you anything, but I don't like seeing zero bank account.
Okay, how fucked up is it that a bank charges you money for not having money?
Not having money. Yep.
Literally.
That's the only way they make money is overdraft fees and Annual fees. That's it.
Annual fees, overdraft fees, and processing fees. That's
It's
how
also
banks make
because,
their money. Well,
you
actually,
know,
no. Banks make their money by investing your money for returns.
yeah,
That's really what banks do with your money. It,
invest it.
yeah, they invest it, and then when you need it, they just say, "Okay, here you go." You know,
Yep.
because not very many people actually use every bit of their money. There's a lot of people that just leave it in the bank.
Yep.
So they use that money to invest it, make money on that money, and then invest it. You know, basically.
Yep.
That's why
Unless they
when the
fucking
stock
go to
market takes
shit.
a shit, it fucks up all the banks because all of their
Yep.
money's all of everybody's money's invested.
Yep.
Ooh. So you have a
And
bunch of
welcome
cash at the
to
house.
today's lifestyle.
Yeah. So imagine if somebody just gave you money and then you got to make money with that money. Like, oh, I'm
But
gonna
whenever they wanted it, you have to give it to them.
yeah. That's what a bank is. You're just basically loaning them money without you charging them any kind of fees or anything like that.
I mean, I would be okay with somebody just giving me money. I don't know that I'd make him any money in return.
That's what
Like, oh
banks
yeah,
do.
sorry about this.
I
Sorry.
And
don't
then
know
they
that I'd
charge you for
actually.
the service.
Yeah.
They say, "Thank you for lending me the money. I'm gonna charge you."
Yeah.
Because people think it's just something you just leave your money in and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people think that when you put your money in, it goes into a big vault and it just sits there with your name on it.
Literally,
No.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Nah. Not
Unless
the
you
way.
have deposit boxes, then yes.
Not the way it works.
Keep the family jewels in there.
Well, then now we're back to just castration if you're gonna keep the family jewels in there.
Ooh. Oh
Somebody's
shit.
fussy.
Baby girl with your
Damn it.
cute ass.
Look at the little baby.
Sorry about that.
Speaking of lifestyle, that kid's got a lifestyle.
You
Living
woke
a
up
life.
way too
That kid
early.
has the best lifestyle of all of us. She sits around, she cries when she's hungry, she cries when she poops, and Cody has to do something about it. Otherwise, he's gonna go to jail. Literally.
Hmm. Yeah. Literally.
How
Isn't
fucking
that right?
awesome is that?
Yeah.
Hell
Literally.
yeah. You get it, girl.
Yeah. If she's hungry, she just cries. If she's
You make
angry,
that man work.
she just cries. You know what I never understood about like babies is they cry when they're sleepy, but they don't just fall asleep. They fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
fucking sleep. You know what I mean?
She fights it.
Why?
Bad.
Like, I mean, when you're sleepy, do you fight it and then cry and have a hissy fit?
No.
No, you just fucking
No,
go to
I
sleep.
fucking sleep. I usually cry because I can't go to sleep.
See? That's stupid.
Like, just go to sleep so I can go to sleep.
Ah, so Cody cries himself to sleep every night.
I do.
Well, he's
Most
done that since for
Very
fucking
effective.
years.
That is
Yeah.
true.
He just cries himself to sleep. Thinks
Isn't that
about it.
right? You cry yourself to sleep because you have FOMO.
Yeah.
I might miss mom and dad watching an episode of Supernatural. I don't understand.
You know, whenever I think of FOMO, I think of Ford Motor Company. So it throws me
FOMO.
off.
Stupid. God damn it.
Well, because they put FOMO on all their fucking parts
Mhm.
now. It's just, you know. So whenever I see it, that's the first thing that comes to mind is Ford Motor Company.
FOMOCO.
FOMOCO.
Just for anybody that's listening and doesn't know, FOMOCO is no bueno.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
No, their shit's
You know.
junk.
it.
They make shit up. They make trucks out of tinfoil.
Yeah, I like
Oh, you see the
like that.
fuck.
It's one of those Facebook expanding pictures. It's a picture of a Ford F-150. It says tap to see more, and you click on it, and it's like a totaled out F-150, and it says, "Be careful, damn it! It's just be careful,
It's
damn
just-
it! It's fragile."
It's fragile, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those. There was one that hit a deer just up the road from where I work here, maybe a year and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
That thing was fucking demolished. I mean, there was
Deer was
just
fine, but the truck was fucked.
Yeah, right. It's so soft that the deer absorb the impact and
Yeah, isn't there's like the truck beds are made out of aluminum or something like that.
Yeah.
whole body's made out of aluminum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I saw someone doing like drop tests on like truck beds, and the fucking
Mhm.
brake just went through, and I was like, God damn, it's a
I
work
know.
truck right there.
Fucking junk. Fords are junk. Let's talk
So,
about
Is
that Ford lifestyle.
I mean, the side of the road lifestyle, or what?
Camping out in the right lane or in the left lane, fucking blocking up traffic, never using a turn signal,
Oh wait, that's BMW. That's
driving
you.
like an asshat.
Kidding.
No. Hey, no.
You actually
No.
use your
I
your
use my
signal.
turn signal, and I don't camp out in the left lane.
There it is. There it is.
You don't camp out
There
in
it
the left
goes.
lane?
No,
Never?
ever.
Hey, Cody, so I got to tell you
Yeah.
something about Iowa that I think Jaro will
Agree.
yeah, agree with this sentiment. This is how Jaro and I felt as we were driving through Iowa. Hold on, I got to make sure that this is going to work.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
There's no
Nope.
sound. No sound.
I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
For those of you that
Yeah.
are on TikTok, you'll know what I mean.
Yeah. There's a lot of unsavory neighborhoods in Iowa. That's for sure.
I know, we just fucking got Mexican food and then we're getting in the car and Cody's like, oh, yep, there's gunshots. Well, that was fantastic.
Yep. It was certain.
Oh, dude, I felt so naked going through the airport and getting off, and I was like, fuck, dude. Shit's scary.
Yeah.
I didn't have a knife on me. I didn't have anything on me.
Yeah, that's kind of frowned upon.
What,
No
getting
one
off at
openly
the-
carries out there? Well,
No, there is no open carry law.
yeah, you can, but then you get cops calling you. That's fine.
Yeah, you gotta have a concealed permit or
It's not
concealed
like-
carry permit.
It's not like Arizona where anybody can just carry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put a fucking
Unless it's a
AK on the
hunting
back of my
rifle,
dog.
then you can have it in the back window of your truck. But
I mean, the
Oh,
first
hell
time,
yeah, dude.
the
A gun
first time
rack?
I saw
Sick.
somebody open carrying in Arizona, it was just a dude in basketball shorts, and his gun was like almost falling out of them because
Mhm.
you know guns and basketball shorts don't really mix very well.
Oh, dude, I saw some hooligan at an ATM, right? We're just waiting in line, and then he had a Glock in his fucking basketball shorts with a fucking 30 rounder in it. I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's a dope holster in your fucking pocket. Good job, bud. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's
Get
a
a
reason
proper
that
holster, you dipshit.
you should have taken it out and like thrown it.
Like, no,
Fetch, boy,
bad boy.
fetch. Hey. Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
You're interrupting the adults.
Yeah.
With childish minds.
I do miss you, yes. I know. It's been a
Just wants
whole couple days.
Wants to feel the microphone. You're always child
Yeah,
of
bother
mine.
your dad. Keep going.
Oh, seriously. Hey, I want to talk about lifestyles.
I'm in the
This
ghetto.
is my lifestyle.
See, that's what happens when your pull-out game is weak.
Yeah, pull-up game weak. Super weak.
Your
It's a
pull-out game
super-
is super weak. Is that what you
Super
said?
weak. Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, we all know your pull-out game is weak, but neither of us have kids or kids on the way, so not as bad as you, sir.
What do you think? What do you? You're trying to get myself
Okay.
home.
Since we're on the issue of or not the issue, but on the topic of lifestyles,
Issue? He goes, issue.
It's an issue.
it's an issue. How much of a lifestyle difference was it having your baby? Like legitimately, like what were the biggest changes?
Like fucking massive.
No sleep.
We know
No
that.
No
sleep.
sleep.
Okay.
No sleep.
Sleep was for the first like 2 months. Sleep was the big one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't really have like the freedom to just like, oh, you know what? I think we're gonna go to the mall tonight. You don't have that.
Well,
And if you go places, you have to go prepared for her to like shit her pants 6 times.
That's being like normally prepared.
yeah. I mean, you don't go
If I'm-
prepared in case
that's-
you're gonna shit your pants like 6 times.
That's the way I pack them traveling. But
Okay.
I mean, just going like 6 exits down to the mall. Yeah. No.
So
I mean, basically everything takes extra time.
okay. So
Just grab her by the wrist and
just-
walk. That's it. We're
just do
going,
it like
kid.
you're a doomsday prepper. You just have like 3 different bags that you
Yeah.
have locked and loaded for different occasions.
Yeah.
I'm saying this as somebody that does not have a child and doesn't want to have one anytime
It's
soon.
not that easy.
Exactly.
It's not.
Well, if
that
you like having your own life and doing whatever you want, don't have kids. Because after that, it's their life, not yours.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love you,
So
Yes.
but you do kind of cringe.
There are the
get your
benefits.
crappy style.
When you're old, they'll take care of you. Maybe if you raise them right.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you can go to a home where they'll take care of you.
Maybe. So yeah, no, it's definitely a bit of culture shock, but
That's what culture shock.
yeah, yeah.
Gratata.
So, are you guys at least used to it now? Like
Yeah.
you
Oh
guys
yeah.
can plan like, all right, we're going to this place. We need this, 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 and this.
Yeah. I mean, basically,
They got
it just,
Reggie
it just
going.
takes more planning. I mean, if you're gonna, you have to have like a set, like, okay, we're gonna be here. She ate at this time, so we've got until this time to safely go out and do something. You know?
Damn, we were being rude guests then because we're like, oh, let's just go to an escape room, and then no, we didn't think about the baby. What a bunch of assholes.
Well, it's because none of us have kids, so for us, it's like, let me just throw my dog in the crate real quick, and
Yeah.
then we'll dip out.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
Todd, why is Cody and fucking cats taking forever, dude? Like, can you hurry up?
No, that's one thing that I did understand. 'Cause none of us were like, yeah, let me help you get all this shit together. We're just like, yo, we'll be in the car, which was kind
Yeah.
of shitty. But I don't know
It's-
what to do. I don't want to know what to do. Not right now. I
Right.
mean, I'm sure in time I'll figure it out. But as far as right now, I don't. That's why I don't want to have kids because I won't have the patience for them. Like I would never
It's
leave the house. I'd be like, fuck that. I'm not getting all that shit together. I'm gonna go sit my
it
ass on the couch.
yeah. It takes a lot of getting used to. I mean, so like yesterday, I went out and went shopping, and I had like the second I got done feeding her, I booked it. I had everything set before I fed her.
You have like a
So I
time
could
limit
just
at when you
grab
feed
it
her?
and just duck.
Uh-huh.
So I knew I had like 3 hours. I'm like, okay, I got to go to Home Depot. I got to go to the mall. I got to go to Old Navy. I got one other thing I want to hit. I got to go AT&T, and that's it. It's
How
like
much of that
that.
did you
That's it.
actually complete?
I got all of it.
Oh, really?
Nice.
All
See?
of it and then some. I even surprised Cassie. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
See, I think what's gonna end up happening with
No,
me.
it was not a dick in a box.
Well, what the fuck's the point if it's not a dig in the box? Well, I predict that what's gonna end up happening with me, anyways, is that
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna end up living off of Amazon, Postmates, and what is it, Walmart now? Where literally all I'll have to do is put her ass in the car, Walmart, and then back.
Don't wanna be
All by myself.
Myself.
Oh, you love it when I sing. Stop it.
That's
I mean,
gonna
if you have
be
money to do shit like that,
like
then
for
you
reals.
can.
That's gonna be my deal. That's gonna be my jam. Is
Really, I found that Amazon is like when you have kids, Amazon is like invaluable. Because I mean, if you need
Everything.
formula or something, because it's so much cheaper, you can buy everything in bulk and diapers, formula, wipes, you name it.
so the only thing that I see that's missing from Amazon is like Costco size things. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like if
Yeah.
I could buy the same size stuff for the same price that I can get it at fucking Costco,
Mint.
Mint.
I would be
Fucking
all over that
mint.
shit. I would love Amazon even more than I do.
Yep.
As soon as they have like because you know how they have the Amazon warehouse right now, where it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
returns and used stuff and stuff like that. As soon as they make it Amazon Costco warehouse or whatever the fuck they name it, because they have creative people. I mean, really, what the fuck
Wait,
else do I
Jeff
need?
Bezos is just gonna buy Costco at some point.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
Don't they have Whole Foods?
yeah, they own Whole Foods
Yes.
now.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I had to return something. He's like, oh, you can return it without a label or anything. Just give it to Whole Foods.
Yeah,
I was like, what the
Seriously?
fuck? It's like, I gave him the package, I scanned it. Okay, have a good day. Ugh.
yeah, and then
Sure.
it's like
Seriously?
as soon
Yeah.
as they scan it, you get the email that says, "Oh, your return has been processed. Your money's on its way, or you have the credit available." Like it's like before you exit the store, if you chose like the Amazon credit, it's in your
Yeah.
account and you can buy whatever the hell you need, and then it'll be at your house in 2 days. Or if you live in a big metroplex like I do, where they have Amazon fulfillment centers, sometimes it'll be there before 8 a.m. the next day. I have ordered stuff at like midnight or like right before midnight, and it's at my house before 8 a.m. the next morning, free
Yep.
with Amazon shipping, with Amazon Prime
Yep.
shipping.
Amazon
mean,
Prime.
I mean, how much how much more convenient can something be aside from them, like having a butler come to my house, ring the doorbell, and go, "Is there anything else I can do for you today, sir?" You
Yeah, no
know?
shit.
I mean, let's be real.
Just wait till drone deliveries.
Well, shit. Oh yeah, drone deliveries. I can't wait for that.
I mean, they got those pizza bots that just deliver pizza.
Oh yeah, like on college campuses and stuff.
Yeah, dude, that shit. People try to jack it, you bastards. I paid for that motherfucker.
It has
Shoot it
cameras
down.
and sensors all over it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I was going down a Reddit hole one day, and apparently some guy was on his campus and saw one like stuck in a bush, and it was going, and he like, oh, let me help you out, little dude. Picked it up and put it back on the sidewalk, and like he heard a voice say, "Thank you so much, sir," and then fucking like a little coupon printed out, and it was for like
What
a
the
free
fuck?
pizza, and he just the
Oh,
robot took
sick,
off.
dude.
I was
Hell
like,
yeah, I'll help that fucking thing all the time.
right? I'd be fucking like throwing a baseball at it, boom, knocking it over, and being like, "Oh, let me go help this little guy." Bloop. Thank you.
Follow
thanks
it
again,
around because
Efren.
it's a machine. It's inevitably going to do dumb shit. You know, get itself stuck in bushes
Well,
for
see,
an
I
instance.
think it's controlled by
Kill an
somebody.
entire species.
Yeah.
I bet you money that it's automated to a certain point, and then it's controlled by some, like if it gets stuck and it probably sends
It's like
a warning to like somebody sitting behind a computer, and they like
Oh
remote
yeah,
control
so
that shit.
Like the Mars rover.
Yeah.
it needs a better battery life.
I'm stuck. Send the guy who's planting potatoes.
Well,
Yeah, no shit.
the Mars rover charges his batteries off of solar. Duh.
No. Duh.
Duh, Jaro.
Okay, Billie Eilish.
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
So those Waymo vans here, I don't know if I told you guys about that.
What are Waymo vans?
Boom, look at that. You don't even know about it.
No.
Waymo vans are self-driving vans around the Chandler area.
Uh-huh.
So you order it, and then it picks you up and just drives you. And it's still in like the beta testing. So there is a person in the driver's seat, but they don't do shit. They just, and it drives itself. It stops, does signal, changes lanes. It even like it does like it even turns on red lights and shit like that. It's
Wow.
kind of cool. But there's a person in there. So like say it this one time it was like fucking doing this because it was breaking because there was like cars on the side of it, like in a parking lot. So the lady just fucking overcorrected it and then let it go to just get out. So it's like still beta testing, but yeah, same deal.
Were you
Like
in the
some
car when
person
it did
driving.
that, or have you driven one or ridden one?
I haven't been in one, but I was behind Tiffany and my brother when they did it, and I saw them ask them. But yeah, the lady didn't touch a damn thing. It did signals. It was like I thought I was a normal person driving the way I was driving.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember Uber did that in Arizona, and then it killed somebody, and then they stopped.
It ran a stop sign and fucking killed somebody.
Yeah, and it stopped. Then they stopped. So
You are just a fuss spot.
I'm surprised they haven't tried that in DFW, but the way that Texas drivers drive, that's probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's probably the last place we'll do
It'd be funny if it was adaptive and it learned to drive like everyone else.
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say?
What is it called, Jaro?
Waymo. They might have some over there, dude. They're doing trials, so I don't know. There's a grip of them here, dude. Like we're by the hub, so.
Okay.
There it is. Yep. Yep.
This is Waymo right here.
The Chrysler Town and Countries. That's all they use.
These Chrysler Town and Countries. Damn. Does it have that big ass thing on top?
Yep. It has all this. Has a fucking crap ton of sensors, dude.
It's like a fucking whale.
So there's like a commercial that promotes it. It's like it'll pick up a blind person and bring them to the spot. You know, like no worries.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll get one without a driver inside. It's like all by its lonesome.
Let's see if I can find a video.
That's what they told me.
Here we go.
I haven't got one without someone in it though, so I don't know if that's a true thing. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Enticing music.
Hey, it's Andy with The Verge. I'm about to go for a ride in one of Waymo's fully driverless.
That fucking mustache out of here.
Phoenix, Arizona.
No shit,
As you can
and why
see,
is it
there's
pitch
no
black compared to
driver
his
in
hair?
the front.
Is his hair dyed or is
I'm
his
not
mustache
nervous.
dyed?
Are you nervous?
Right.
I'm nervous. Here we are, riding in a minivan with nobody in the front seat, with pedestrians and cyclists and other vehicles out on a public road.
That's
it's a
Arizona for
surreal
sure.
experience.
Oh, I guess it's only Arizona then.
It's
Ghost
probably-
riding.
Google has been working on self-driving
Because Phoenix
cars
is a
for
giant
over
grid. That's
10
why
years
car
now.
companies
In
like to test
2016,
it.
Google spun out its project as a separate company called Waymo. And since then, it's been testing hundreds of vehicles here in Arizona, mostly
Yeah,
for
Arizona
an
too.
Uber-like ride-hailing service called Waymo One. A few years ago, I
Yeah,
had
they
the
have a
chance
car
to ride
seat
in
strapped to the
one of
back,
Waymo's
like, permanently,
driverless
so, like,
vehicles,
if
but it was
kids-
on a private
you at least get a car
golf
seat.
course. And
Yeah.
since then,
That's
most
a lot
of
of
the tricks
liability.
that
I don't know
Waymo
if I
does in
want
its
that
autonomous
liability.
vehicles, including the one that we took
Yeah,
last
that's-
year, have trained safety
Well, I mean,
drivers
that's
in
just
the front
somebody
seat.
who's just
Until now.
like,
Good morning, Waymo Rider. Our destination is Baby K's Cajun Kitchen. Let's ask them to start the ride, so let's do that.
You can literally get that thing to pick you up. You can bring your kids to their friend's house and then have it drop them off there. You know what I mean?
All right.
That seems
So
kinda
You trust it
sketchy.
that much.
This,
Like,
this
I wonder if somebody could
parking
like
lot
get
right
in
now
it and
and
like,
onto
pretend
Oh, the
it's
driver's
not-
seat fuck with it.
public road.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes another Waymo car. As you can see, we're in Waymo Central.
Oh, so every time I leave for work or go anywhere around my neighborhood, I at least see two. Like, guaranteed.
So there's a lot of them.
And then we just made a right.
Oh, there's a shit ton, dude. It's crazy.
Wow.
And
I bet you they test in Arizona because
change
it's a
lane
fucking,
to the center
it's a
lane.
grid. If anybody's ever
Yeah,
looked at
easy.
Phoenix,
Natural.
like
It's a
it's
master grid.
just a giant
Construction right
grid.
here, which is very challenging for self-driving cars, and it kind of handled it with really no problem at all. It slowed down a little bit. Now it's changing lanes.
And then I guess on the screens that are right behind the headrest, it shows like all the sensors it's showing, like it's
You know, it was
detecting
being
objects and
driven
stuff
by
like
Uber,
that.
Honestly.
Okay.
This is our destination.
Yeah.
Nothing really eventful to speak of. Now it's coming back right now, and we're going to take it for a ride
How much
back
does
to
it
where we
cost?
came from, which is the watershed.
That's like
Waymo was
barely
nice enough
cheaper
to
than
let us,
Uber.
choose the pickup
But it is
spot
cheaper
and
than
the
Uber?
destination.
Yeah, like
where
by
we're
a
going.
buck or so.
We had to vet it with them
Well,
first.
I mean,
but
what's-
still,
what's the problem?
It's nice to know that there's a little bit of
What?
dynamic
I mean, what's the
decision making
problem?
going
You know
on
what I
here
mean?
with this
Like-
with this car.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's only in Chandler, so anywhere in Chandler that'll
stuff is
do it.
still
That's
here.
it. So I can only go so
Just
You
far.
can trust these robots.
Yeah, because it's still beta mode. So
Oh
This
yeah.
time I'm going to press the button up here on the headliner, which is another way that we can get the car to get going.
I
Now we
kind
have
of
pretty
want to
nice
like
acceleration.
go to Arizona
Not
just to try it
as-
because this seems.
well, if you guys come over here, we have a
Right,
bunch. We can go to the
respect,
grocery
it
store,
felt very organic.
and then like you can use
That's
Bluetooth to
really
your phone to
great.
unlock it. Like if it's by itself,
Side of the
I
steering
guess you can just
wheel,
unlock the
move on its
vehicle so it
own
knows
like
it's you
that.
and shit like that.
I like the
Okay,
notice
so-
on the steering wheel too
so
says
I
do
kinda
not
wanna
touch
tie this back
steering wheel
into-
or pedals. The
into,
vehicle will pull over. As sort of a
lifestyle.
warning
Oh.
to anyone
So,
that
you
might
remember
try to
when you're
mess
like
with
a
the,
kid and
the
you're in
driver
high
of this
school
car.
and
It looks
stuff,
like we're
right?
going to be taking a right-hand turn
one of the
here
biggest
on
things
Henkel,
in your life
which looks like it's going to
is
be into some.
getting your driver's license, right?
Yep.
That's one of the biggest things, and it gives you a lot of freedom. So a lot of kids look forward to the day that they get their driver's license, get a car, and everything like that. Well, I feel like this kind of takes that away from those kids because they're gonna have that autonomy for years. You know, I mean, not to the same extent that you would when you're old enough to have your own driver's license, but now you could just be like, "Hey, mom," you know, like if let's say you're 12 or 13, you're gonna be like, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna cruise over to my buddy's house. I'll see you in a couple of hours." Okay, you know, and your mom orders you the deal and can see when you left the house and that you got there on time. You know,
They'll
got-
save time more than anything because
Yeah.
money it's gonna cost, but yeah,
Yeah.
time wise.
But you know what I mean? They're gonna be able to see that you got to your friend's house and be like, okay, cool deal. And then, hey mom, I'm ready to come home. Will you mind sending me a whatever the fuck it is, a
Yeah.
Waymo or whatever? Yeah, sure, it'll be there. And then from there, the parents can see, okay, it picked up my son at this time, and he's gonna be here in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, he's here. Cool. You know what I mean? You don't gotta.
He stopped at 10th Street Liquor on the way home.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
one of those things where it's like, those kids are gonna have, you know, I mean, their parents are still gonna have to control it but I mean, kids have smartphones. Kids already have.
So they probably can even order it themselves and shit. You know
yeah,
what I
will be
mean?
able to order it themselves I'm sure that they'll come up with a deal where you could see, oh, my kid went to here, my kid went here, my kid did this.
There's all
you
the
know what I
sensors
mean?
and shit it shows.
Yeah.
Like everything is picking up.
So, I think that'd be cool, but I feel like it's gonna kind of, I don't know, like kids are gonna be like, why the fuck do I want to get my own car if I can just, hey bud, you know, hey, let's go to the
Right.
grocery store, let's go to the 7-Eleven to get some munchies,
It
let's all
just
just
costs a
jump in
lot
one
though.
of these things.
Just every drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Versus just paying for gas and insurance.
yeah. I mean,
Kinda.
for parents, that's a smoking deal because
Yeah, no shit.
insurance for young kids is crazy.
Expensive.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, until you turn 25, dude, insurance is ridiculous, especially for young males. So why wouldn't this be a good thing for
That
that?
guy must be the brains of the outfit. Big ass
Probably.
forehead.
But I like how it shows you all these sensors right here. Like
Yeah,
all of
it's sick.
this right here. You know? That's cool. But I don't know. I wanna try it.
So Tesla doesn't do that. They don't stop at stoplights, turn, use signals, shit like that. It just goes and stops. Well, I think it does switch lanes actually,
Yeah,
but
it'll
yeah, it doesn't
switch
stop.
it switch lanes, but it won't do it automatically. You have to with the auto drive, you have to like tell it to signal over and shit. You put
Oh,
your
okay.
turn signal on and then it'll do the turn. As far as I know. I've never actually driven in one or ridden in one, but yeah. This is cool. I bet you they
Mhm.
have a fleet maintenance program, Jaro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what fuck would you work on these? How much
I,
money do you get?
yeah, it must be
I
crazy
probably
to
have to have
work
some
on these
fucking
things.
computer background though. Like,
Yeah. And now I have another question. Can they put all these sensors on any vehicle and make them autonomous, or is it only work with these Chryslers?
shit.
You
I
know
would
what I mean?
assume so, but then,
Like, cause how long before how they have like Uber X and Uber Black and
yeah,
stuff? How long before they start putting them in Yukons or in Rolls Royces and stuff, and you pay
yeah, oh
you
shit.
pay this much more money and you get to ride in a fucking Rolls Royce that's not driven by nobody. You
Oh,
know?
there's so the whole trunk area is unavailable to put luggage because all the computers and shit like that's back there.
Yeah.
It's a massive computer.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, there you go. There's another thing. You know, what about something like that? What about if you have a bunch of shit?
Hmm. So this thing is like was promoted for like people that have disabilities and stuff, like blind people and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because their lifestyle is way different. And then this would be more beneficial for them because it's like boom, they don't have to rely on anybody picking them up or going to a bus. They have this thing, come get them, drop them off where they need to be, and that's it.
Yeah.
I guess a little bit more freedom.
Another thing I'm surprised that they haven't come out with these rideshare programs and stuff
Hmm.
is a monthly subscription fee where instead of
Per ride, you pay
per
per
ride you
like
pay
month
per
or
month or per year or something, like or per month because I think that'd be more reasonable. Like it's the cost of a
yeah,
car
almost
payment.
like a bus pass type of shit.
Yeah, like a bus pass, but like it's a little more expensive because it's
Obviously, what it is, yeah.
yeah, and even if they do it like a punch card almost like okay you get you know 100 rides a month,
Right, yeah.
a
Uh-huh.
hundred rides a month for whatever this cost is for like let's say they do it like 350 bucks a month, right? That's about the cost of an average um like car payment without insurance, without fuel and everything,
Yeah.
like just the car payment, 350 bucks a month. I mean, you do that, and most people are gonna be like, "Well, shit, I get 100 rides a month. That's at least enough to go to and from work every day, right?
Hmm.
And then, because that's 60 rides, and then you have 40 rides to do other stuff. Like, let's say on the weekends you go and do stuff. You need to stop by a grocery store, things like that. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? You have another 40 rides, and then if they make it to where it rolls over month to month, like let's say you only went to work and a few other places, and you have 15 rides left over. Next month you have 115 rides. I feel like that would be a pretty dope solution. Like you still have to tip, but
Yeah.
you pay
Or they would do by
350
miles or some shit.
or yeah, or like my mileage
Because
or
of distance
something.
wise. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Because then some people would be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a ride to from Dallas to Austin, and that's gonna be how
Yeah.
you know what I mean." So, but I think that would be a good way for this to work specifically because they don't have to worry about drivers. They don't have to worry about things like that. You know?
It's just a thing, a machine to pick it up. They can even make their own fucking special car. Really wanted to.
Yeah, and then they don't have to worry about people only wanting to go to
Pain.
certain places.
Yeah.
Because as long as it's in that area that you're working in, because think about it, like if it's in that area and one car's going from one side to the other, they could program one of the other vehicles to try to get to the other side to fill in that hole, so that way they always have some pick up in like less than five
That
minutes or
area and
whatever.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
I
gonna
think
suck for Uber drivers though. That's like
logistics.
losing their jobs. So
oh
they
yeah.
took our jabs.
Yeah, but I mean they've had that for a long time because even Uber tried to get rid of their jobs.
Hmm.
Uber and
They
Lyft.
took our jabs.
Yeah. Speak. Okay, so you guys have Uber and Lyft, right, in your areas?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys use both, or do you guys use one specifically?
Uber specifically.
Uber, yeah.
Uber? Yeah, I like Lyft
It's hip.
better.
It's more hip.
I like
Honestly,
Lyft better.
most people around here do both.
Really.
Yeah.
What's the difference? The app?
In my experience, I feel like a lot of the Uber drivers are like they don't try as hard as the Lyft drivers. Cause like I've gotten in some Lyfts where the driver's like, oh hey man, here's a charger for your phone, here's the auxiliary, I've got candy and waters and this that and the other, and hey, is there anything anywhere else we could take you? Like I've just had better experience with Lyft drivers than I have Uber drivers.
Yeah.
Here's the catch: there's people that do both, so it kind of just depends on the person for the most part.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just feel like Lyft.
You've had more better experience with Lyft.
Yeah, because I used to work with a guy at the dealership that's
better.
what he did after work. He was a Lyft driver and an Uber driver.
Mhm.
And he said it's way harder to get hired by Lyft than it is to get hired by Uber.
Oh, higher standard, huh?
Yeah, he says that like they vet their drivers a little bit better than Lyft does or Uber does. So I think that makes them
Well, I
want
thought
to
it was
try
the other way
harder.
around.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're willing to go through that process to be a Lyft driver, then more than likely you're going to try harder at your job because this is something you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to do either. I don't like people. So.
Yeah, that would be. I thought about doing it there for a while, but I don't know. I think that someone would. Yeah.
The first time
someone would get in my car and it'd piss me off, and.
Yeah. The first time I would get a real chatty Cathy that wants to tell me about their day and talk the whole ride, I'd be like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of my car and shut the fuck up."
Right. Exactly.
But I'd be perfect for like people like me that they want to get in their ride and not talk
not talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be perfect for that because I'd be like, okay, I'd put one headphone in and then I would just drive, let them control whatever they want on the radio, and then just kind of dip out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be my deal.
That's more your lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't like talking to people very often.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, look, all of us are wearing red.
Surprisingly. Except for me.
Well, your face is pretty red, so I mean that counts.
That makes sense.
Oh, burn!
Because I just booked it up and down the stairs trying to get a bottle for a child that was screaming her head off.
It's okay. We understand. Our listeners understand, or at least I'm hoping they do.
And if they don't, well, hi.
Well,
hi.
All right.
I guess what's the pleasant way of saying fuck you?
Yeah, that kind of is. But I think that's a good place to stop. What do y'all think?
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today on the Topics Unknown podcast. Don't forget to follow all of our social medias, and if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, stick around. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that way you know whenever we go live. We try to do every Thursday at about 11 a.m. Central Time. Doesn't always work out, but we try to. But as long as you hit that bell icon and subscribe on YouTube, you will know when we go live. And if you're listening on Spotify, Google Play, or any of the other audio podcasts, it comes out a day later, usually, if not sometimes more. It just depends on how busy my schedule is. So if you want to watch us and actually interact with us during the podcast, YouTube and Facebook are the place to do it. So we'll talk to you again next week. See ya.
Deuces.